Good morning, everybody. Welcome back. Got some more Fire Emblem 3 houses for you today. I think we decided today we're going to do some exploring. Do a little bit of exploring around the monastery. Go see the... probably some new areas are available. Yeah, it does look like that is the case. And of course, Sothis, aka Mona, wants to have a nice yak.
Stone? The stone. I do not understand. Yet, as I think of it, the pounding in my chest grows faster still. But is that me? Or is it you?
I think we call that true love. Ooh woo. Okay, let's see, what type of quest do we have available? Looks like we got one from Flane. We got one from... what is that area? It says no one's present at the marketplace, but I think that's a lie. We have one from Rhea. We have one from sixteenth. The one from Rhea is blue. I wonder what that is. So first things first, we're going to do the quest, because I like to do those right away. So let's go see Flane by the fishing ponds. Maybe we can finally purchase some fucking bait. Lots of fish out there. Yeah, I got no bait though, because you're a fucking bastard. Okay, I got a little bit of bait now.
Why is that fish so... still? Wait, is it swimming sideways? Perhaps it is resigned to its woeful fate of being plucked from the water and eaten. Ah, Professor, you are so outgoing with all of the students. I would like to have more opportunities to connect with you, though I'm certain my brother would disapprove.
It's fine.
Might you help me with a favor?
I cannot believe how poorly maintained the saint statues are. Just look at them. Clutter at their feet as though it is even remotely acceptable. Pick up the objects that are scattered on the ground in front of the saint statues. The saints depicted by these statues are known for performing miracles in the past, and they might be bless you for your hard work. Great! More fetch quest. Lovely. Alright, so we gotta pick up some statues. Let's go talk to Manuela.
It's awful. Just awful what happened with the rite of rebirth. The infirmary. Well, it was a mess. Things are finally calm again. And so I've come here to unwind. Let me tell you, I put all of my knowledge to use keeping those kids alive. Still, the truth of it is that when someone faces death for the first time, well, they figure out who they are. They learn if they can do it again. We can't lose them, Professor. Not to battle or to cowardice. If you can keep them going, then I will too.
I will protect them. Because they are my students, and I love them. Okay, that was rather emotional. A lot of people at the entrance hall, so including Edelgard and Hubert. Wherever Edelgard is, you can like pretty much assume that Hubert will be right around the corner. I've discovered.
I have a request. Hail, Professor. If I may introduce myself, I am Gilbert. My life has been spent as a dedicated knight. I am to accompany you on your assignment. I may have slowed a step in recent years, but I pledge to you the full extent of my abilities. No, Professor. The pleasure is all mine, I assure you.
Okay, so it's a new guy we can do faculty training with. He can teach us the spear, axe, heavy armor, and horseman, which is actually really good. Especially horseman. So talk to you? What's going on here?
I may have...
Oh,
Professor, please leave Sylvain alone for the time being. The thing is, the bandits' leader who stole the relic is Sylvain's disinherited older brother.
That's kind of awkward. Also, one of my friends suggested that I choose... I don't know where to check for this actually. One of my friends decided, or recommended to me, that I take... The fuck is there a way to look at where everybody is on the map? Yeah, there is. They recommended... the one with the weird name. Yeah, Lysithea. Apparently he said Lysithea is pretty good, so we may focus on recruiting her, maybe at some point. That's all.
Greetings, Professor. Nothing to report. Oh, come to think of it, last month there was something to report, wasn't there? Thanks to you, I hear that everything was resolved. I never realized that bandits had entered. I'm not a great guard after all, am I? I hope you will forgive me one day.
I'll consider it. That's a possibility.
Welcome. Please come again. Welcome.
Welcome, welcome. Do you have any new items? They do not have any new items. They do not seem to give too many items in this game.
Please come again.
Really doesn't feel like they donate too many. Crystal? Is there something on the map I'm supposed to be doing here? No idea.
I could use your help.
Bandits have overrun my trade route. Please can you clear them out so that the merchants can reach the monastery? Head to Magdred Way and take down the bandits. Sure. We could probably do that as a side quest. You'll need to go into battle to complete certain quests, that's fine. That is perfectly fine. I'm not worried about that at all.
Would you help me out?
Find the iron wielding material near the marketplace and give it to the blacksmith. Once you do, you'll be able to ask the blacksmith to forge weapons for you. Oh shit. Okay. Okay, we can do that. No problem. He says near the marketplace, right? There it is.
Knew I could count on you.
Cool. Really nice how we can finally repair items.
Hey there.
Also make items too. Oh, we can increase our iron sword. That's really cool. It also repairs its durability fully, so I think we will do that. What about steel sword? Steel sword plus. Yeah, that's pretty good.
Is this it?
It takes 10 stones, but I am the main character, so.
There you go.
There you go. How much to repair these? Smithing stones? It's the same currency. Okay,
Come back
we'll do
anytime.
that some other time. I don't want to spend too much time doing that right now if I don't have to.
I have heard that someone from House Gautier, one of the Kingdom of Fargus's noble families, is causing some sort of commotion. What a complete disgrace to the nobility.
Absolutely disgusting.
Professor.
For a hero's relic to be stolen, it's unheard of.
And just last month, the sword of the Creator was almost stolen too.
Also quite unheard of. What impudence.
For House Gautier to invite us onto their land, they must be desperate. But at least we'll have the stalwart knights ready to stand around and watch us do all the work.
Yes, quite. Funny.
And just for but at least
Can I talk to you only?
For a hero.
Nope.
for but at least
Nope.
Some people are unhappy because they don't have the crest they want, and some are unhappy because they have a crest they never asked for.
That's pretty deep. You should write a poem about that. I think you get some pretty good readers. Good literature out of it.
The coffin of Saros in the Holy Mausoleum should have held her remains. Instead, it held the sword of the Creator. What could it mean?
It probably means that you should stop hanging around the stables, because you're starting to smell like a horse.
Quite. The head of the Western Church holds the title of bishop. That's not as distinguished as an archbishop, such as Lady Rhea, but it still comes with a fair amount of authority. If someone in that position plotted an assassination, I cannot help but think it must have been instigated by some outside force. There are bishops in the Eastern Church as well, but to speak frankly, they do not have much impact. They are under the influence of both the Archbishop and the Leicester Alliance, so their ability to voice grievances is quite limited.
Why does this dude always have the longest blurb? Meanwhile, interesting people have like 2 things to say. Got some seeds. Blowfly. Extremely rare fish. Fascinating. Absolutely fascinating, I'll tell you. Okay, we're kind of not really doing this in proper order anymore. That's fine. Let's go see Bernadetta. Bernie. Bubba Bernie. Another worm. Hides away doing needlework.
I'm not secretly eating cake.
I'll take your word for it.
You're getting pretty good at talking through the door, Professor.
That's all you have to say? You're like one of my favorite students. And you constantly hide behind that door. It's unacceptable. Absolutely unacceptable. Okay, let's go talk to Linhart, even though we clearly saw him die on the battlefield. The saint statues have been quite neglected lately. Will no one tidy them up? Okay, bandits. Please be aware that faculty members are expected to maintain a consistent training regimen. Availability in the tea schedule. I think that means Lady Rhea wants us to do tea. Which is fine. We could probably find some time.
Swinging a sword about in the holy mausoleum? The potential for damage is too great to imagine. I sincerely hope the saints' coffins were not damaged. Were you using magic? I've heard you weren't, but it's torture not being able to go inside the holy mausoleum for an entire year.
Why are you so talkative now that you're not in my house?
So, you have a crest too, eh, Professor? Does that mean you're descended from nobility? You've certainly got the look for it. I sure do wish there were more nobles like you, Professor. A teacher, a mercenary, and so very mysterious. How could a girl ever get enough?
Oh, Dorothea. Oh, Dorothea. You are a good one. I enjoy your company.
Hey there.
Hey there. How you doing? Oh. Is this a new area we've unlocked? No, it's not. What's the new area? Did we unlock a new area? I'm not even sure if we did. Doesn't seem like it. Sorry about that. A family member came in yakking about how they have COVID, so... Guess I'm staying in for a couple days. Oh, God.
You acquitted yourself honorably last month.
Yes, did I?
To think they'd go into the Holy Mausoleum and assault the Goddess Tower. I cannot imagine the Western Church was acting on its own. Someone must have been helping them. As for the masked knight who escaped, his days are numbered. I hope we find him soon, so I can kill him myself.
That's gonna be for me. Thank you very much. Let's do, okay, yeah. Obviously, we want to save some of our training time for Miss Rhea.
Professor, I can't believe my own brother is the leader of the bandits. House Gautier is my true home. And his. Please, Professor. He really is one of the worst people I've ever known. But we share the same blood. We're still family.
We're still family, sorry. I'm taking a look at this. Gotta take a look at this COVID thing real quick, like 1 minute. Okay. Cool. Cool. Well, not cool. Actually, don't even know what he said. No, which is too bad. Who are you? Nobody?
What the?
What the? Apparently there's some guy in here, Rodrigue. He is... Is there an upstairs to this fucking area? That I haven't been to? No.
I am Rodrigue Achille Fraudarius. I bear the great honor of serving as a lord in the kingdom of Fargus. I have come in Margrave Gautier's stead to retrieve their stolen relic. However, as I hear it, a group of students is to attend to this matter. I sincerely hope no harm comes to any of them.
We've only had one fatality. which I think is pretty good, so yeah. You have nothing to worry about unless you care about potentially a student dying. It's casual student dying, what's a big deal? Happens all the time. You ever watch the Harry Potter films? Like, 1,000 students died in the final movie.
If this had something to do with a family conflict, I don't think I could choose a side. What if it's some kind of powerful weapon? I want one too. I know relics aren't easy to come by, but I'd still like to get my hands on one.
Yes, yes, yes. I'm sure you would. Lipstick that would make an ideal gift for a young lady. It probably belongs to someone who likes wooing women. What? Wooing women with lipstick? I don't think I've ever heard of that strategy. That's a bold one.
This has been my first time to the Kingdom's North. I hear the people of North are cold and have much loneliness. Professor, I hear you have had worked as a mercenary in the Kingdom. Did you find joy in this? You cannot remember? Is that having possibility? I have amazement.
I have amazement. Didn't even let me answer the question though. I gotta go do the Officers Academy. Why did I not do all these at once? A little bit odd. Tiny bit odd.
Professor, if you're heading to the Kingdom, I would recommend taking a coat. It's chilly, even at this time of year. It also rains a fair bit. Don't get caught out there without protection, or you're sure to catch a cold.
You're sure to catch a cold. Oh no, we don't want to get ourselves a cold. Okay, cool.
I thought school life would be peaceful and quiet, with a sprinkle of drama to keep things interesting. But since you arrived, it's been one thing after another. Is that just a coincidence, I wonder?
I wonder. Maybe. Maybe not.
What do you mean? I don't like the way you said that. Stop trying to spook me.
Stop trying to spook me. Oh my god, he's spooking me.
Aristocrats are fools, allowing their lives to be dictated by their crests. Though, I suppose I am much the same in that regard.
Yeah, you are a little bit, but apparently you're also very good, so I'm gonna try to recruit you. If I'm able to.
Though, yes, I'm actually very busy right now.
Not high enough magic or high enough faith. Well, those are two things I have very low experience in, so that's pretty cringe. But you can join us on the mission. See what her abilities are. Good.
That reminds me. The Leicester Alliance is governed through roundtable conferences between the 5 most prominent allied dukes, the 5 great lords. First and foremost is Duke Regan,
the Lords of
Alliance's
Cinder.
leader. Joining him are the heads of House Goneril, House Gloucester, and House Ordelia. Lastly, there is the newest addition, Margrave Edmund. These 5 each have voting power in the conferences. Before House Edmund, it was House Daphne that was counted amongst the 5. However, it is said that the head of that family relinquished their vote to House Edmund, which had only recently risen to significance.
That's where that guy wants to do that side quest on. Margrave, or whatever it's called. It's actually a pretty good looking fire for Nintendo Switch graphics.
Hey, Professor. Don't you think everyone's making too big a fuss over these crests, or heroes relics, or whatever they're called? How important can that stuff really be?
Yeah, exactly. How important can it be?
Personally, I don't even care that I don't have a crest. I'll take muscles over crests any day. Heck, I'll take muscles over a hot meal. Actually,
I don't know about that one. Yeah, that guy has a really, really interesting personality. Definitely not based around food and muscles. Typical anime trope. It's like, you know, okay, never mind. I was about to say, nah.
I am sorry that the kingdom's unrest did not stop with Lord Lonato. Professor, the hero's relics are incredibly powerful. Please, be on your guard.
I'll try my best, my good fellow. I shall try my best to make sure that we have a pleasant future here at the monastery.
The Western Church. The Central Church. They believe in the same goddess, but oppose one another. Fódlan is a complicated place.
Metal piece from a sword belt that broke to do where? It probably belongs to someone who's devoted to training. That could be a lot of people, actually. Seems like a lot of people on my team train.
Mercedes. Her face looks familiar.
Creepy. Very creepy. House versus House Lance tournament today. Oh. Is that so? Level 8 or higher, training Lance? I think Ferdinand, yeah, Ferdinand has a very high. Yeah, let's do it. We might actually win this one. It does take an activity point, but I still think it's worth it. Because we potentially could get a intermediate seal because of it. So I think it's worth it. Oh, we're fighting Ingrid.
You are nothing.
Okay, not too bad. Very good, very good. Sylvain, he does 7 damage. So, if we think... Yeah, we can probably get 3 hits in before he can get 3 hits in. I hope so, anyway. If we can't, this is gonna be really awkward.
Only a fool challenges me.
Okay, cool. Another easy win. Obviously, we're gonna restore our HP. HP is now 29, so he's gonna do 3 damage. Okay. See how it goes. So that's actually really unlucky that we got him to 1 HP.
This was beneath me.
Because we're not gonna have full health for this. Actually, I think we may. 9 damage. Yeah, let's restore the HP again. Got 1 more remaining. 30 HP. Kinda wish there's a little more strategy to this. It seems to be a little bit bare bones.
This was beneath me.
I mean, it's not too big a deal though. Got some more gold. Oh god. Yeah, well, we can't beat that guy. Yeah, we're gonna withdraw that one. 200 G's in prize money. It's pretty good. Pretty decent. Kind of a waste of a activity point, but you know, it is what it is. Not everything's gonna go perfectly in this game, and that's just something that we have to, or that I personally have to deal with. I just have to accept things aren't always going to go well.
Impressive. Think of it. The Sword of the Creator, belonging to the ancient King Nemesis. You have to master it as soon as you can. I can't wait to face off against such a legendary weapon.
Is that so? I do believe I have a lost item for you. Based on how much you like to fight. Actually, I said I was going to keep these until I needed them. Yeah, I'm going to keep these until I need to level up their motivation. Can I recruit you?
Join me for some training I might like to become your...
Speed and sword. I have sword. I'm not sure how much I need though. Because I obviously don't like being down a member.
I heard about the things you did. I'm so glad Lady Rhea is safe. I figure you're a great person after all, Professor.
Fascinating. Truly fascinating, my friends. Okay, we gotta talk to Cloud, and then we go to the library on the 2nd floor, and we have a bunch of quests to do there.
Hey, Teach, I hear you were able to use the Sword of the Creator. That means... What does that mean? Could it mean that you're a descendant of Nemesis, the King of Liberation?
That is a possibility. Would that be a turn-on for you? To know that I was a bad boy?
Maybe.
the assassination attempt on Lady Rhea, the theft of a hero's relic. I am up to my ears in foul news of recent. Speaking of, there's a terrifying rumor swirling around Garreg Mach these days. Apparently, a spirit of death wielding a huge scythe has been kidnapping young maidens. Will the madness never end?
Think of the children. Oh, the beautiful, the beloved children. Yeah, I have like a ton of quests over here apparently, so let's see what we got. Apparently Rhea wants to have tea time with me. A little bit of that tea time.
Ah, Professor. Geralt was looking for you. It seems he has gone off somewhere. If he is not in his room, then surely someone has seen him. Ask around.
Ask around. This month only. Oh god.
I have something to ask of you.
I mean... Yeah, obviously I want to do this one. I don't want to leave any quest undone if I can get away with it.
I have something to ask of you.
Taking on more missions and assignments, head onto the battlefield to further own your skills. That's fine. I was going to do that anyway, so it works out.
I am trusted. You must be rather bewildered by the power that was hidden within. However, know that I believe in you. I have no doubt that you will use that power justly. You will most certainly fulfill the grand destiny that the goddess has seen fit to grant you.
I think you're thinking a little bit too much of me, my friends.
May I ask a favor of you?
I understand that you sometimes extend invitations to have tea. I've been so busy lately, but I would deeply enjoy the opportunity to share tea with you. Okay, sure. I mean, we have 3 more activity points, 2 more now. I think it's worth it. Tea of the Saints, okay.
I'm pleased to have been invited.
Hope you like that one. It's the only one I got.
I am grateful. Of course.
Plans for the future, and that's probably something you want to talk about, right?
I see.
Yes, yes.
Yes.
Likeable allies, maybe?
Is that so?
Okay. Yeah, it was either that one or the second one.
Yes.
Past laughs?
Of course.
Okay, good. 2 out of 3, it's not terrible. It's not absolutely terrible.
How quickly this delightful time has passed. However, we must return to our work.
Already? That was like 2 minutes.
I appreciate your effort.
Got some tea for it, though. Okay, good. Worth it, I think. Worth it?
Really? Professor. Oh, Professor. Are you looking for Captain Geralt? I just saw him in the Knight's Hall a little while ago. He was talking with a female knight, but I didn't get a good look at who she was.
So that's so. Let's talk to Ignatz and Hanuman before we do that, though. Ignatz, where are you, Ignatz? Okay, you're there. Gotcha.
Oh my! The crest of flames? Could it really? Yes, the actual crest of flames! No, that is quite enough. I should compose myself. I must remain objective in my research. Objective, professional. The scandal with the Western Church troubles me. We cannot afford to let ourselves be swept along, and yet...
Even so, I can't control myself around Crest. Ah, cool.
Don't you think Professor Hanneman's been acting a bit strange?
Just his usual self.
Maybe he's made some kind of big discovery.
I don't think so. I think he's pretty much just the same shit he's been doing. Okay, so we've gone everywhere, except for the Knight's Hall, apparently, where that main quest is, and then we also have to go to the cathedral to see the 2 white-haired folk. Mercedes and Ash. Ash Ketchum.
Right.
I often hear people commenting about how strange I am. I don't really get it. Shouldn't it be expected that everyone has their own unique perspective on life? Yeah, just follow your own path, fuck it. Good. Excellent, Cloud.
You guys have it bad in your own way. But believe me when I say, we've got it bad too. With all that happened last month, a great many knights were dispatched to the Western Church. And now we must set out for the Eastern Church, located in the far east of the Leicester Alliance. If I must die in Alliance territory, I wish it wasn't in the mountains in the middle of nowhere. I'd much rather go on a sightseeing trip to Deirdre. Oh, you don't know? Deirdre is House Regan's domain. It's called the Aquatic Capital.
The Aquatic Capital? Does that mean we're gonna have some sea fights? That would actually be kind of cool if we had like a ship fight or something. That'd be kind of neat.
Okay. I've had a chance to spar with Gilbert of the Knights of Seros before. I couldn't get a single strike in. If that man is accompanying you on your assignment, you can rest assured that no harm will come to you. To be honest, he kind of reminds me of someone. But no, it must be my imagination, right?
Right? Right? My imagination, right? Yeah, I don't know. This week the people seem rather boring this week. I'm not trying to be like, you know, I'm not trying to throw shade or anything, but they seem to be rather Outbook.
Isn't it strange? Saint Seros' body was missing from her coffin, but they found a sword in its place. Do you think she moved from her coffin and left the sword behind?
I think somebody's been watching too many Hollywood movies to think that.
So the whole plan to attack the monastery was some plot devised by the Western Church? That means they used Lenato. What right do they have to drag a good man like him into their schemes?
Okay, so we have talked to everybody now except for main quest stuff. So that means we can... Yeah, let's go over here. Strange stone shard that seems to have fallen off the statue of Saint Deck. Strange stone shard that seems to have fallen off the saint. Okay, these are all stone shards.
You have helped me so much.
That was it? That was the fucking quest. When you complete quests, paralogs, and auxiliary battles, you will earn renown, which can be spent to restore the statues of the four saints. Oh! As you restore the statues, you will gain various bonuses to your unit's growth. Oh. That is rather interesting, that's cool. Okay. So there's actually, yeah, there's actually some, that's where renown is.
Need something?
Sword skills, XP, riding. Probably want to do, probably want to do sword skills. Sword or lance. Yeah, probably, I don't know, probably sword because seems like I see reason down the line as well. And I know a couple of my dudes use reason.
This one?
Ta-da!
You're all set.
Statue looks a little better.
This one?
Okay, let's use this again.
You're all set.
Oh yeah, it actually is getting better. I can see the cracks going away a little bit.
This one?
Some more XP.
You're all set.
I think we'll do... Yeah, I think we'll level up all of them, maybe. Not necessarily equally, but... That one is more expensive. Yeah, that one was 1,000. Yeah. Maybe it's a good idea we don't do that, actually.
This one? This one? You're all set. This one?
This one?
You're all set.
This one? That one? This one? That one?
This one? You're all set. This one?
Oh, I see. They're cumulative.
You're all set.
So it's only 1,000. Oh. Okay, that changes things a little bit.
This one?
I was thinking we would need so many points to actually do all these, but no. I see how it works now. It's actually obtainable.
This one? You're all set.
You're all set. You're all set. You're all set.
This one? We're all set.
Good.
See you again soon.
Yeah, we really did well with the statues there. Got them to a pretty good level. Okay, so now I need to take a look at the quest. Visit to Geralt, maintaining your training. Okay, we'll do both of these at the same time later. For now, let's go see Miss Catherine. Catherine Fullbody.
Oh, Gerald? He said something about visiting a grave. There's a graveyard attached to the monastery, so you'll probably find him there. I can't remember where the graveyard is, but I bet Seteth knows.
Oh, I so love these types of quests that run me around like a maniac.
Go back. Ah, the graveyard. Of course I know it. It can be a little hard to find. Would you like me to show you where it is? Very well.
You have discerned Geralt's whereabouts. You can now visit his location on the map. Lovely. Okay, so now we have the graveyard open to us. Is that where we're gonna see Linhardt's body? If he wasn't fucking... if he was actually dead?
Oh. That man I walked past earlier. That wasn't Lord Rodrigue, was it? House Fraldarius is a powerful noble family, linked to the founding of Fargus. Lord Rodrigue, its current leader, is a magnificent warrior. He's known as the Shield of Fargus. A dozen or so years ago, during the Northern Campaign in Srang, he performed splendidly as the king's right hand. Come to think of it, wasn't there someone from House Fraldarius amongst this year's students?
There could be. I don't know anything about my students, so I couldn't tell you. Because I am not a good teacher. Time has worn away the name, which is now illegible. 1139 to 1120 years old. Yikes. Yikes.
Hey, I wanted to ask you to join me, but I couldn't find you. So, here I am. I was thinking we should visit your mother. She's resting beneath this humble grave. Hmm? Oh, of course you would ask that. I wouldn't know where to begin. I suppose I haven't talked much about her. She was gentle and smart. Oh, so smart. A wonderful cook. Always kind to everyone. And she loved flowers. Whenever I brought her back an unusual flower, her face would light up. I cherish those memories. I can't count how many times she made me happy just by smiling. And she smiled the most when she was pregnant with you. She died right after you were born. She wasn't able to spend much time with you, but she loved you with all her heart. That's the truest thing I know. Never forget it. This ring is the only keepsake I have of her. In time, it will be yours. One day, I hope you'll give this ring to someone you love, as well as I love her.
Edelgard?
Well done.
Can I waifu Edelgard? So you found Gerald visiting a grave, did you? Interesting. I would not have expected him to know anyone buried here. None of my business. Yeah, damn right it's none of your business, the fuck? Cool. So we have successfully talked to every single person, and we have completed all the quests that take place on this map at least. So let's spend the rest of the time, let's do some fishing. A little bit of fisherino. Optimal for catching uncommon fish. Alright. See if we can yoink a fish. Caledonian Gar. I think that's the first time we've actually got one of those. No, it is not. Okay, because we have 5 of them apparently. Never mind. I am talking out of my ass. Do. More Caledonian Gars. Great. I guess we'll use the rest of our fish bait. only good? Whatever. Queen Loach, I already have one of those. It's so bad, man. Like, I can't believe we don't get enough bait. Like, okay. Let's take a look at our motivation. That's gonna be the decider for. Yeah, that's gonna be the decider for who we spend our time with. So you four are fully maxed out. Okay, you guys are not maxed out though. I think that tells me though is I don't need to actually spend any time with people. And the reason behind that is if I only have 4 activity slots anyway for lecturing, and I have 4 people maxed out motivation, so I think that would actually be a waste of time if we did that. So in that case, we shall probably level myself up. Probably level up my sword. My sword simply because I really want to get Felix with us. Oh, these people have more to talk about.
Hey, you. Yeah. Captain Gerald was all furrowed brow earlier. Do you know what's got him so concerned? If there's a problem, I want to help any way I can. I did, but he just dodged the question. Still, it's worrying to see him like that.
You're so kind, Chie Satanaka. So kind.
How are you managing the Sword of the Creator? No problems? I hope you have not left it lying somewhere unattended or anything foolish like that. You will need the sword's power on your next mission. I trust you will handle it without much issue.
Yeah, of course. Okay, so he actually teaches sword, which is kind of funny. Why does he teach sword? Whatever. Get our sword up to C+.
Practice yields results.
Yes, it does. Very true. And I guess we'll, how should we spend our final activity point? Maybe buff our characters for the month? Sounds like a good idea. Sounds like a good idea. Oh, we have to do the greenhouse too. Almost forgot about that. Lots of yummies. Yummy yummies. Let's do the highest ones. Yeah, boa fruit. One of those. Okay. Settled. Do. It's the Fish Bounty Festival. Whatever could that mean? Does that mean a lot of people want to hang out with me? That's what it appears to be. But, yeah, it would, of course, Bernadette and Dorothea hate it. Pike, pickled in vinegar and served with cabbage. That sounds amazing. That sounds really good. I guess we could do some cooking with Bernadetta. Fuck it. Allies gain max plus 3 HP. Plus 2 dexterity or plus 2 luck. Let's do luck. Why not? Seems like it could be a fun time.
Let me show you my cooking talent.
Let me show you my cooking talents.
A little more secret spice and... Hey! No peeking!
Plus 2 temporary luck. Nice. Okay, that's it. Obviously we could look for secret items and everything like that, but... You know, I don't really want to do that because it takes up too much time and it's kind of boring and I'll just look for it some other time. Time to instruct manually. Okay, so Edelgard, we shall... I really want to get her to... Well, you see, I don't know. Do we want to make her into a... Kind of like what she's doing right now. I think I'd rather just keep focusing on that. Maybe get her axe up some more. Yeah, I think we'll do this.
I'm improved. Great.
Do. Hubert, we shall continue to make you a mage. Sadly, he doesn't want to learn Faith. Which is fine, I'm not going to push him. That was actually a really good session with him. We actually managed to get quite a lot of Faith done. Caspar we'll do... I would like to get his riding up. I would like to get his riding up indeed. Because I think we want to make him an armored knight.
I'll get it. That...
Let's
put this...
Okay, we'll keep doing this one as well. Finally, Petra, we shall continue doing sword and... probably sword and flying. Actually, it looks like we're doing bow. Okay, I don't want to do bow. I would like to do flying anyway. No perfects, too bad. Too bad, so sad. Group task, we can keep doing these. Looks fine to me. In terms of goals... yeah, can we take a look at the classes? Because... you know, Hubert, I need to think about the advanced classes now. Warlock and Bishop. Warlock needs to have his reason at A. Bishop needs to have his faith at A. Yeah, we're obviously gonna go for Warlock, so we'll just keep him do what he's doing. You can actually be a knight. That's fucking good. Finally make you a cavalier. Okay, cool. We can actually make you a brigand. Brigand's nice. Yeah, Caspar seems the type of guy to be a brigand. I would say that's an accurate... that all looks fine to me, whatever.
May I ask?
I'm an avid arms collector. Since coming to live here, however, I have had much trouble finding new items for my collection. Any idea as to where I might find some uncommon weapons? Yeah, make your own.
That is a good option.
Yes, it is. I would agree. We are now a level C professor. Number of adjutants you can deploy. What's an adjutant? Once you reach professor level C, you can assign an adjutant to follow units into battle. I have no idea what that is, but that sounds cool. Adjutants can provide one types of aid. Oh, so it's like an add-on. Cool. Interesting.
Teacher.
Yes, that is exactly what I want you to be.
I will not be a burden.
Don't worry, it is not. Petra, our teamwork has yielded a report for the professor.
The Empire and Brigid, working with each other. The future has hope.
Perfect. Oh shit. 1,000 gold too. Nice, that's really good. We also got a smithing stone from that. Really good.
I work to grow.
Very nice to see. Hubert is level B. That's crazy.
Ah, it's clear to me now.
Yeah, Hubert's gonna be our damage dealer. Hubert has been smacking bitches. He does not give one flying fuck. Okay. What should we do? Obviously we're gonna do some certifications. Ferdinand. Nice.
A true noble never fails.
Good to have some cavalier. Get some mounted armor, mounted units. Yeah, you can be a brigand. Actually, would it be better to be a heavy armor? I think it actually would. Yeah, because we can... 32.5. Yeah, this one would actually be better. He would lose out on some strength and speed, but... He would piss. He would, actually, yeah, I still think this is better. Because we want him to be really tanky. Just change it later if we want to. Stab bonus, nice.
Oh yeah!
Oh yeah, let's go Casper. Bernadetta can finally be an archer. We need to buy more seals though. Okay, out of stock. That means we should probably buy those every week. Oh, she looks so cute. Cute little archer outfit. Dorothea can actually become a faith priest now. Wait, is that a priest? No. That's a little annoying. We do want her to become a priest. Because we already have a mage. We'll just keep her as a monk for now. Petra's already... yeah, she already has one. Okay. Cool. Let's save our game. We should probably do some of those support missions. Some of those support cutscenes because it will. That's the only way to actually level up your support level between people. So yeah, we should probably do that. Let's do myself and Caspar. Okay, never mind. Yeah, we have a lot of these. We have many.
Petra, you seem to be flourishing in your new environment. Is all going well for you?
Lady Edelgard, everything is well with me. Thank you for your question. Everyone shows great kindness, even while I am still learning about the language.
I'm glad to hear it. After all, a Brigid Royal like yourself is of vital importance to the future of the Empire. If you ever need anything, please let me know. It's my job to watch out for you after all.
If that is your want, I will rely on you if I have the need. However, I will not have that need. I can resolve any problems that occur by myself.
I don't doubt it. Perhaps I'm worrying too much. I just don't know what I would say to your family if something were to happen to you.
Do not spend your worry on me. In Brigid, there is a phrase we say. You cannot shoot two birds with one arrow. Brigid and I are that second bird. Your first target is your ambition. Can you disagree?
There is certainly truth in your words. I do have ambitions that transcend all else for me. When I ascend the throne, there are certain things I must do. Tell me, Petra, who do you think I am?
Huh?
I will tell you. I am Edelgard von Hresvelg, and yes, I'm attempting to do what no one else can. I'm prepared to shoot 2 birds, or even 3, with a single arrow. That is the least of the impossible things I will accomplish. If you don't need my patronage, then prove it. Show me your power. Never settle for being the bird. Be the arrow instead.
I will take your words to my heart, and you will be seeing my power. I give you my promise.
Show me your true form. That was actually a pretty good cutscene. I like that one. That was a good one. Okay. Let's see. Hubert, and... Hubert has a ton of them. Holy shit. Alright, Ferdinand. Yeah, we're gonna be here a while. Gonna be here a few minutes.
I may be able to get the one-up on Edelgard.
This again.
Hubert! I wish you would not sneak up on me like that.
Maybe you would be more perceptive if your mind were less burdened by sedition.
Sedition? Absurd. This is an important project.
Yes, I heard. A new way to prove how superior you are to Lady Edelgard. She is not your rival, Ferdinand. She is above you. A noble like you ought to know his place.
Anything is better than being a noble like you. Every time you open your mouth, it's Lady Edelgard this or Lady Edelgard that. Do you ever think for yourself? You follow her around like a pet. You spend all of your time fretting over her, and yet you never truly express an opinion of your own. Before you reprimand me, take a moment to consider your own failings.
Your nonsense is tiresome, so I hope this will be the last time I have to remind you. Lady Edelgard is the Imperial Princess. You are merely the Prime Minister's son.
Yes, I understand that. But my duty is to guide her, to give frank advice when she is on the wrong course of action. That is what I strive to do, always. Thus my devotion to surpass Edelgard, so that if she needs guidance, I will be prepared to give it. If you think it is tiresome to have a mind of your own, you will never be much of an advisor.
Does the river of filth pouring out of your mouth ever stop flowing? Your obsession with all things superficial is disgusting. It's no use. You're hopeless. I'll take my leave.
I have nothing more to say to you. Get out of here.
What a healthy relationship. Those two are so happy for each other. You can really feel the love blowing between them. Okay, let's do Hubert and Caspar. Might as well. We're on a little bit of a Hubert train here.
I'm not finished with you. I am Caspar!
What's going on, Hubert? You need something?
I watched you training earlier. Pitiful display.
Excuse me? What's that supposed to mean?
You yell before every move.
I know. I do it on purpose. It's how I get fired up. Was that a problem for you? Are you scared?
Stupid habit. If you value your life, you'll break it.
What are you talking about? It sounds like you might have a problem with me.
That kind of reminds me of, for anybody who's watched Game of Thrones, there's a scene where Brienne and Jaime are fighting for the first time, and Jaime says, it's so easy to tell because you always make this fucking loud-ass grunting noise. It's true, though. Like, it really is true. It gives away when you're gonna strike, and obviously that's the same for Caspar.
As a matter of fact, I do. If it was only your own idiotic life at stake, I wouldn't bother saying anything. But it's not. Your foolishness hurts everyone.
Ooh, you sure do love to hear yourself talk.
Suppose you were to shout on the battlefield as you did in your training today. It is very likely the enemy could anticipate your next move based on your insipid blather. And what if your allies are startled by your outburst and fumble with their weapons as a result? This is not to mention the obvious fact that you would utterly botch any covert operation.
You really think I'm that stupid? I only shout when it's completely necessary. I don't do it all the time.
Whatever habits you develop in training, you will reproduce on the battlefield. Combat is tense and frantic. You will default to your training whether you mean to or not.
Hey, why don't you just shut up about it? I can control myself.
Why don't you just shut up about it, man, huh? Why don't you just leave me alone, man?
Yeah, Hubert is not the best at making friends, but he does speak the truth, I will say. He does have some truth to him.
Petra, industrious as ever, I see.
Hello, Hubert. Yes, I am trying to be industrious. I must be working hard to improve my position. Right now, it is not a good one.
Even accounting for that, your efforts are impressive. I never would have imagined you would adjust so well to life in Fódlan. When I first met you, you couldn't understand a single word of the language. You had the look of a cornered animal. So much so I thought you'd grown up in the wild.
I had more youth then, and the experience was terrifying. My grandfather ordered me to go to Fódlan with suddenness. I was stolen to a strange land filled with strange people. The treatment I was receiving was like I was a strange beast.
It is unfortunate, but while you were called our guest, you were actually a hostage. You were meant to be insurance that Brigid would not restore its alliance with Dagda and attack us. The Empire required leverage. And after all, you are the Princess of Brigid.
It gave me sadness to leave my home. But I am not unhappy that I came to the Empire. I have learned much understanding from the outside world. My experience has made me become who I am. And meeting you and Lady Edelgard has had great value for me.
I admire your spirit in the face of adversity. You set a strong example to follow. And there is much more adversity to come.
So, Hubert is not a total asshole. He just really doesn't like certain people. That's fine, you know what? People are allowed to be very expressive in their own rights. Bernadetta?
Being outside is so tiring. Tomorrow's gotta be just an inside day, Bernie. Whoa, why is it so cold all of a sudden? It's as if an unspeakable evil just...
You're late.
No! Into the light! Back to the beyond from whence you came!
Are you telling me to die?
Hubert!
In the flesh. I came to ask you something.
Oh no! What did I do? Think, Bernie, think!
There have been sightings of a sinister figure carrying a sharp object, wandering the halls at night. A strange giggle, the glimmer of a needle in the dark, the sound of a door creaking open and closed.
I was embroidering.
I suspected as much. Then you leave me no choice.
What? No, I'm too young to die! I've got so much left to do, please don't kill me!
About what I expected.
It's no good. I can't run anymore.
That was quite a sprint. A shame you lack stamina. Now to my duty.
You're going to execute me, aren't you? Please, let me compose my last will and testament. Or at least a swan song. The creak of a door. Sorrow like a needlepoint. Bernie's gone away.
Bernadetta, a word of caution. How would you feel if you fell or bumped into someone while carrying around that needle? Please watch where you're going in the future. How did you manage to faint while standing up? Well, I cannot simply leave her here.
Is that a ship in the making I'm seeing? Hubert and Bernadetta? Bernabert? Bernabert? Hubadetta? Huh? Huh? Yay? Nay? Maybe so. Alrighty guys, good time to end this one I think. We still have many more engagements to do, but I probably won't do as many next time. Actually, before we do that, do you guys care if I, do you guys care if I did this battle by myself? Let me save my game first. Yeah, would you care if I did this battle by myself? We actually have 2 of them, oh. Okay, yeah, would you care if I did this? I don't know if it's actually a quest one, like it says it's a side quest, but I don't know if there's actually, yeah, I mean, it's just like, it's like a level 7, and they all take place at the same place, so I think I'll probably do that one off camera, it's not going to be too interesting. But yeah, that's going to be it for me. Appreciate you guys watching, and I shall catch you for the next one. Toodles!